Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Jennifer Scrapping Kane. Today I'm sharing a single photo layout. This is my oldest sister on her first Christmas. This was 1968, so a vintage photo. This photo is a slide, so I do have the original photo and I can reprint it. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one on the layout. I'm using Cocoa Vanilla's Christmas collection from 2020. This is Merry and Bright. Um, I have lots of papers and lots of embellishments, so I want to go ahead and use it. And it's also going to have a wood grain background, so it's going to go with Wood Grain in Winter with MK Gunn and Janet Fritz. I'm not sure if they have a layout today or not. I don't believe so. I think there is different days, but pretty much all of mine are going to be wood grain. There's going to be very few that probably won't be, just because wood grain really works really well for Christmas layouts. At least I find it does. So I'm going to use wood grain whenever I can. So here I'm showing you a few of the papers that I plan on using, cut aparts in different, here's the wood grain background. And then I also have a 49 and Market paper. That's what the mixed media looking one is. That one just matched color wise, and I needed something else on the layout, just to add something different. So I used that piece there to mat the photo here, and then I'm going to mat it also on this pink paper, which is uh, Pinkfresh, and that was Christmas 2021, I believe. Um, in that one there, actually, there's a paper in the Cocoa Vanilla one that looks almost exactly the same, except for the lines don't go diagonal. The lines go up and down and side to side. And I just decided that I wanted the Pinkfresh one instead. I do have the other paper, but I just chose to use the Pinkfresh one instead. Here I'm just adding scraps to the back of the circle frame just so that it's even with the photo mat, since it's going to go over the side of it. And the photo mat is raised up just because it's layered up. There's 3 layers of paper behind that. I'm going to put the Santa hat at the top of my Christmas tree instead of a star. I think that's pretty cute. I've never done that before, but I really think it's cute. I've seen quite a few friends and family with Christmas trees with a Santa hat at the top. I used a little sled that I cut from a tag in the ephemera pack. There was a sled in there, but it was bigger, so this one was a little bit smaller. And then the ho ho ho. And my dad was very big on Santa Claus, so I know that, they definitely had a Santa Claus present that year. My mom said in this photo, she's just sitting in the living room looking at the lights on the Christmas tree. And the color of the photo is kind of off. It's a little bit on the yellow side, probably because of the time and just the color back then of the lights and stuff. But I didn't change it. I could have reprinted it and probably made it a little bit better color wise. I decided just to leave it and go ahead and go with it. And it's okay. In the end, I really like the layout and I like the way that it turned out. And here I'm adding more scraps to the back of this one. These are from the chipboard sheet, and I did peel the chipboard to make it a little bit thinner. So since I'm popping it up, I definitely didn't want it. This chipboard was pretty thick. So I went ahead and just peeled it and made it a little bit thinner. I'm going to use these little holly leaves around the frame, and then I also tucked the flower underneath the frame. You're not going to actually see that flower. I just wanted the leaf. And then this cute little present, again, was another chipboard piece, and I made it thinner and then popped it up just slightly so that it wouldn't fall into the hole. It would be level. And then I added a little title piece across it that says Sweet Memories. And since I didn't need to add anything Christmas related, since the title is actually going to be Baby's First Christmas. And then down at the bottom, I will add journaling strips just with the info my mom said, which she was looking at Christmas lights. And I'll add her name and date. And that'll pretty much be it. But there's definitely room at the bottom for a little bit of journaling strips. So here I'm just adding the tree and the sled. And then these stickers are from, I don't remember what collection they came from, but they're black and they have a gold strip like down the center of them. I'm going to do babies first with those, and then I'm going to use the Cocoa Vanilla thickers or puffy stickers with that say Christmas. So that's what I have here, and they are definitely not very sticky. So I will be using liquid glue to put all of them down. I did pause it and glued down babies first, and now I'm just gluing down Christmas. And I did move it just slightly over to the right hand side. And again, that just leaves a little bit more room on the left for journaling strips. And I think that'll be cute. And that's going to pretty much be the end of the layout. It was fairly simple, but again, I just wanted it to be a cute little simple layout to document her first Christmas. And there is a few other photos of her on her first Christmas, but this one was the only one of her by herself. And I'm going to add little stars to the trees, and that was just a little extra something, a little pop of gold. I put a couple of stars up there at the top with the present, and then I will bring in sequins from Spiegelmom Scraps, and I use quite a few different sequin packs. I believe I use like 4 just to get the different colors that are in the layout and add those around. Actually, in clusters, I just add 3 little clusters of sequins on the layout. And I'm going to speed it up here in a minute, and so it'll look like I'm going really fast, because once again, I do not go very fast when I'm doing sequins. And I did add just one little black sequin in each little area also. That was to add just a little bit more pop of the black. The letters are black, and then her hair is on the darker side. I did matte the photo papers in black, and I also matted the outside edge of the layout in black. And that's just something I like to do. Very rarely do I leave it without doing a black edge. I just think it helps the pattern papers pop a little bit more. But there are instances where the layout does not call for black and I don't add it. But this was not one of them. So here I'm just finishing up with the sequins. I already glued them down. I'm going to hold it up, show you a little close up. I think it turned out really cute. But then again, this collection by Cocoa Vanilla is very cute. And I will have a few little close-ups for you guys to enjoy. And if you guys wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, giving me a comment, I'd love to hear your feedback on the layout or any questions you might have. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.